10:57. I am recording this. Or not recording, streaming. Good morning, everyone. How are you all doing? My name is Devil, aka Q. We're back to Valhalla. Haven't streamed within a whole week. It was at the point of either I wanted to stream because I wanted to stream on Sunday or Monday, but apparently the Wi-Fi was gonna cut out, so I waited all day, and it was like, all right, well, fuck it, I'll just do it on Tuesday. Didn't do it then. Worked. Immediately had some problems through the whole week, and didn't really do much. Most of the time. So, I guess that's... Wait, I don't even know where we left off. And also, I didn't want to get burnt out on this game. Since I don't even know how long this game is, honestly. I don't know. But, let's, I guess let's get into it. I don't even know... I was on the 13th day. Also, apparently something's supposed to happen on the 15th and 17th day. I was supposed to make a special drink, knowing that I missed one of the secret events where you could find someone. Did I read everything? I didn't read this, did I? No, I totally read this. Not the first time. I'm pretty sure I read all of this. Yeah, I did. I read all of this. 2512. Well, chill. Alright, let's get into it. We can freely buy whatever the fuck we want, so... I want to buy... That's too much money. Alright, you know, I'll wait. I'll wait. Happy holidays. There we go. December 25th. A Sunday. Good evening.
Jill, I told you to come in the nicest clothes you have. You came in your uniform.
These are the nicest clothes I have with me. Besides, you and Gil are in your uniforms too.
Well, I can't really show up in casual clothing. I'm being monitored.
What about the kilt you wore that one time?
I'm still surprised that one didn't break the dress code somehow.
And you, Gil? I don't know. I don't have that many clothes to begin with.
You people depress me.
Well, everything's in place back there. Ah, Elma's here. You know, there was a time when people greeted others before saying stuff like that.
Come on, Jill. Greet her properly.
Welcome to Val... Wait!
Gillian?
Man, if that's not a sign that you need to ease up on work, I don't know what is. But look, man. Shut up. It's become a Also, wait, Alma also came in here her usual attire. Why aren't you saying anything to her?
Ribbed sweaters get a free pass.
Why? Silly question. Never mind. Jamie came earlier too. The dogs went with him to get some ice. Don't we have ice?
Trying to take it out of the bartending station is a chore, so it's better to buy some outside.
Huh? Were you doing back there, Alma? Setting up the food warmer. The what?
I bought it 3 days ago. It's amazing. It looks like just a set of wires, but you can create a frame with them. Put the food inside and press the button and watch it warms the food up just like a microwave.
It's an infomercial babble, though. Really useful, but tricky to handle at the same time. One wrong move, and we'll be out of food for the night. Everything will be scorched in a second. Oh. So you've bought infomercial stuff too? Haven't you? It's it's at the very least a good idea for gifts. Well...
Dynamic entry!
Oh, fucking...
Shit. Okay.
Dynamic entry! Oh my god. Finally, at least somebody came after me. Is it weird that I've already heard that 3 times in the last hour? Oh, don't be like that. She's not saying it out of malice or anything. She just found it funny. You're taking her out, taking her side now? Jealous? You wish. You don't need to fight over me. We're not. I'll go check on the microwave wires thingy. I'm starting to get hungry. Donna.
Great idea!
Back.
Oh?
Ah, hello, Jill.
Soldier, you're late.
Hey, Jay!
Oh, God. Who's Alma?
Fuck, who was Alma?
See, that's how you greet people.
Fuck, who was Alma? I'm forgetting a lot of things. I need to catch up.
Alma. Alma.
See, I want to guess before I do anything. Oh, that was the chick that actually left. Okay, there. My mind is so fucked. See? That's how you greet people. You shut it. I'll go help Uma. I'll go help Sweater Pups.
Something wrong?
She's not good with dogs.
Oh.
You're back! I've been waiting all week. Yeah. Basically, I've just been, like, not really in the streaming mood because usually I was worrying about other things. But also, I don't want to burn out this game because recently, I've been doing that a lot. I've just been breezing through the games instead of, like, actually wanting to look at them. But, it seems like this game is going to take longer than most. But I do miss this game, and I really wanted to play it. You don't know how badly I wanted to play it. It's just that it's like I didn't feel like playing it, and at most times I didn't really feel in the mood for it. But now I am.
Alright, we're all here, so we can start.
Oh, God. Wait, what? Yo, on Carnage.
What? Alma. Who the fuck?
I know what I said. How's the food doing?
Why does she do that every single fucking time?
It's doing well, but it'll take a bit.
Can't you speed it up?
I've used the microwave wire thing before. It's either warm nicely but slowly, or burn that bitch.
So, how long?
15 minutes or so. A bell will ring when the time comes.
We need to kill some time then. Alright, let's play Truth or Dare.
What?
I'll pass.
Nacho.
Games are for kids.
I'm in. Sure, I'll play. Sounds fun. As long as that mutt stays away from me. That'll make the time pass faster. I'll pat.
You'll play.
Okay, fuck. Alright. Oh, this is pretty cool. Truth or dare? What the fuck? Alright.
Alright then. Rules are simple. If you get picked, you pick either Truth or Dare. After you finish, you get picked, you get to pick somebody else. We go like that usual food until that food's done.
What about punishment games?
Those are a hassle. Just issue new questions or challenges until the other person complies. That said, Jill,
Why me first? Yes?
you start to pick someone.
Oh, let's see. Alright. Alright, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. I was gonna roll a dice, but there's no D5. I'm gonna pick my favorite person in the fucking world. And that, I guess, is... Actually, you know what? Who is my favorite? They're all pretty cool. I'll go with Dorothy. Well then, Dorothy? Yes? Truth or dare? Let's go with truth. Jill picked Dorothy who chose truth. Is there anything you have rejected from clients? Those who want to roleplay with mutilation. Huh? I mean, sure, I can take off my limbs with no problem. I have to do that for maintenance every now and again. But I'm not okay with doing it for clients because first, that leaves me defenseless, which I cannot allow by any means. And second, half of the time, the roleplay involves a violent scenario. And there are some behaviors I won't reinforce normally, non-consensual violence of any kind. Interesting. Alright then, my turn. You, Sweater Pups. Me? Truth or dare? Dorothy picked Alma, who chose dare. Dare. Man, you're brave. Or stupid. Okay, I want you to say in the most sultry voice you can muster, admin override. Okay. Admin override. I can't with this. Happy? Yes, very.
Seems you caused some, collateral damage here.
I don't know what you're talking about. Don't mind me. Seriously, guys? Well, let's see. You, the dog. My name is... Yeah, whatever. I want you to bark. I haven't picked Dare. I said bark. I'm gonna pick the dog who chose Dare. What the fuck? Bark! Oh, God. I asked you to do it, not to say it. Bark it! Hey, if I bark, then I'm the king of the bar, 'cause I'm barking. Get it? It's fucking... Barking. Lovely. Seriously, Joe? Yeah. I have the lame sense of humor. Whatever. Alright, my turn. Hey, Jay, truth or dare? Dare. Then pet me. I'll pick truth. Damn! Fuck you, dog. Okay, why are your nails so thin? Your nails. You won't be able to dig with such flimsy nails. All humans have nails like these. Wait, they do? How do you dig? With shovels. You guys are weird.
Why are you so reluctant to pet him?
Call it a gut feeling. I wonder how long until the food is done. Alright. Then you know, Gillian hasn't been picked, so Gil! Okay then, Gil. Pick your poison. Jill picked Gillian, who chose Truth. Truth. How did you get into the city? How did you end up here all of places? To be honest, I just wandered aimlessly for some time. Stuff happened and I went from place to place. Eventually, I came across the city and stumbled upon the bar. Almost like it was destiny. Huh? Hey, dog.
Truth!
What's your owner's name?
I'm not revealing it. It might be Tom. It might be James. It might be something else. But I'm not revealing it. What can I tell you? It's that my name is...
What if he's called Tom James?
Who told you? Okay then. Who's your owner, G?
It's Boss.
It's Diana, right?
It's definitely Boss. Whatever. You take it from here, Jill. I'm getting hungry. I haven't picked the boss yet. Boss.
I'll pick Dare.
Can you lift me with just your non-mechanical arm? Alright, you can. You can...
Please put me down! Well then. Hey, Gil, truth or dare?
Can I really pick? Let's go with dare.
Okay then. Please cross your arms.
Alright.
Now turn a bit to the left. I mean my left.
Oh.
A bit more. And now stand still for a second.
Boss, is that a picture?
That it is. Nope, not even same race. Sorry for the trouble.
You were comparing me to a pic?
Yep.
Can I at least see it?
No.
Fine. A bell? Food's ready.
Finally.
Let's go. You guys go ahead. I'll have a quick smoke outside.
Careful.
Truth or dare, huh? It was fun, I guess. Hey! Out? Out. I mean, hello. A bit late for a hello, don't you think? Want one? You know I don't smoke. True. Are you leaving already? Yeah, technically we celebrated Mega Christmas yesterday. But I just got a message that Diana is making a ruckus, so I gotta leave. Good luck with that. Speaking of ruckus, how have you been doing? Fine, I guess. All of this has happened. All of this has helped keep my mind off things for a while. Is it weird to feel the absence of someone you had no contact with whatsoever for the last 3 years? Ask Katsusha, or any of the old literature maidens whose spouse went to war types. I mean, even if you had no contact with her, maybe she was constantly on your mind. If you tweak the circumstances, it's not that different from one of you going to war, I guess. Well, all the circumstances might not want to. I've got to go. Careful out there. Oh yeah, you should take the chance and spend this time with everyone outside, don't you think? Or inside, don't you think? Yeah, she's right.
Hey, Jill's back!
Okay. A moon? Am I supposed to wait? I clicked X. I can't do anything. So I guess I'm waiting. Yeah, just a moon. Oh. Oh, we're getting a little cutscene. We're already on chapter 3? Oh my god, why do I keep doing this? What is the problem with me stopping before the next chapter? One fucking what, mate? I can't, no, I don't. Jill bought what she wanted and she's pleased with herself. Good. She better be pleased with herself for the next whole year. Cause I ain't buying shit. Oh god. Alright, let's read some news. Glitch City Olympics return next year. For the 10th consecutive year, the GC Olympics returns to the emblematic Super Silver Thunderdome. This time with a representative from the elusive country of Kanyavania. I like Kanyavania better. Prime Minister Quincy, who is in charge of the committee, told the Augmented Eye that it wasn't easy getting in touch with Kanye, and that we had to abide by some of his religious rules in order to see some of their best competitors come to the country. Kanyavania's main religion, Kanyeism, prohibits the existence of non-machines inside the body, and as such, competitors from said country had to perform specific treatments in order to repel the swarm. It's a temporary solution, but it will do the trick. I like how Kanye has his own fucking... Sounds like Kanye West. You won't believe what happens in this cartoon. Cartoons are not for children. They're still legally largely colorful, but the themes they touch have become rather dark. In fact, every cartoon on air today has dark themes. It's come to the point where innocent animated characters are no longer a thing. I suppose children are young adults from birth now. But enter Touch Fluffy Tail, a new show that aims to challenge the current trend. No deep lore, no obscure adult references, no stupid deep plots. Just fun with numbers and fluffy tales, said TFT, producer who asked to remain anonymous to avoid internet backlash. I don't want death threats for making cartoon for actual kids. I mean, hey, there's a lot of cartoons on, well, there were, I guess there still are a lot of cartoons on, like, especially Cartoon Network that had, like, dark themes within them with, like, weird humor. And it's like, it happens. It's just to have more fun with the cartoon instead of, you know, being vanilla, I guess. Street race at the Motor City District leaves 2 dead. Well, shit. The Motor City District is notorious for the number of illegal street races it sees each week, and the dozens of injured drivers it leaves every year. This time, it has been reported that 2 people died during a race hosted at the Gate Highway, otherwise known as Death Lane. The transit police is currently investigating the deaths as well as the underground world of illegal street racing. We have several suspects in regards to who is running this underworld, but nothing current as of yet. Chief of Transit Police Department J. Esposito told the Augmented Eye, the death of these 2 youngsters will be the last. However, that's a promise. Are you sure about that? You sure about that? Sure about that? I think I read that one and that one. Probably. I don't know. But let's see this one. Model Warrior returns to TV. Anyone watching it? I don't even have a TV. So useless. Julian. Ah, fuck. Is your lip trembling? No. Julian is old and busted. I heard you talking shit about my waifu like I wouldn't find out. Is it going to be censored? I don't think so. The show was rather tame as fuck. I'm going to marry Julian. Oh man, I remember watching this show back when I was like 10. I think I discovered porn thanks to it. What the fuck? You will never discover Rule 34 for the first time again. Oh, wow. Why keep trying? Never seen this show before. Is it any good or is just a meme? It's a meme show. There's nothing outstanding. What about the sequels? Are those good? Going to be broadcasted as well? The sequels are shit. Oof. Oof. The thread closes. Oh god, I did read this. I love the forums. I will say I do love the forum type of reading because they're just fucking hilarious. They're really hitting on the realism of actual, you know, Reddit at that point. What is this? I'm guessing tacky bodysuits weren't practical for sports. Stop. I rescued you. I touch your tail if I wanna. I've heard there's a defamation campaign against the district, though. Okay. Let's go to... Wait, hold on. Let's save. Let's save. I haven't saved. Before I do anything, I'm going to save. Day 14. Okay, so one more day until that special drink on whoever has it, or whoever asked for it. Monday, December 26th. Good evening.
Hey, Jill. Gil is in the back sorting an ingredient shipment, and I've got things to do. The dog's in charge, okay? Bye.
What? Wait, the dog... What?
Okay, first order. Pet me.
No.
Pet me.
No.
I'm in charge, and I want you to pet me.
just says fuck you. You're not in charge, dog. I only listen to my boss, and my boss ain't you. Well, my boss told me to listen to you, so I guess... Fine. I need to buy new songs, unless the songs just pop up here. Because I haven't seen any new ones. Because where's Uma? Yeah, I haven't seen any new ones. That sucks. Oh wait, I have that twice. Okay. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey, Jay! Won't pet you. You end up giving it to a hacker girl tomorrow, and the character should show up on the same day, I think. Oh shit. Alright, alright. Won't pet you. You'll pet me sooner or later. They all do. Won't. Will. You called? He said Will, not Gil. Ah. Who the hell is Will? Nobody. Don't be rude with poor Will. There's no Will. Do you need me to psych you up then? Shut up. Who, me or Will? Ah! You, go back to whatever you were doing. Alright. And you, stand by. Only if you pet me. Go! The fuck just happened? Valera, oh god. Well, aren't you we-spirited today? Welcome to Valhat... Valero? Why do you sound so weirded out? You didn't show up with a, bombastic soliloquy. Well, putting up an act can be tiring, you know. So, it's all an act, then. Wasn't it obvious? I guess. Well, you mind getting me a bleeding Jane? Sure. Valero wants a bleeding Jane. That's the first time he hasn't been decrypted in a long fucking time. Within, like, I think 2 days. Bleeding Jane. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And all blended. Ah, man. Bleeding Jane. Yes, this is just the thing. So, tired of putting on an act? Care to explain? It's a long story, and I'd honestly rather not talk about it right now. Fair enough. What made you change your mind, though? Well, for one thing, it's safer for me now. The pompous buffoon act as mostly a way to avoid raising suspicion. Safer? There's a word that's been losing meaning lately. That's a There's a word that's been losing meaning lately. Wait, that was your way of avoiding suspicion? Yes. You do know how weird that sounds, right? It sounds weird. You try not to raise suspicion, but you act in bombastic manner that screams you're there. And everyone dismisses the fool as a buffoon, and moves on. Eh? I mean, you might be right if I were talking about hiding myself. But I'm avoiding certain crowds of people. Yes, my behavior might call everyone's attention, but listen, like, hearing a person doing that bullshit, you want to avoid them, apparently. But then everyone just decides I'm harmless and disregards me. And depending on how eccentric my actions are, I become harder to read, giving me yet another layer of enigma. Huh? Basically, act weird enough, people will avoid you, and not really expect what you're gonna do next.
Well, congrats. No offense, but I fell right into your plan. I just dismissed your actions as those of a fool and moved on. You completely fooled me.
Thanks. Say, can you give me something spicy?
Sure. Something spicy. Something spicy. I already had a bleeding Jane. Let's do a moonlight. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. All Asian, all the rocks. Bland, spicy, and necessarily brown. And you know what? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. Wait. Stop. What was I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. It's all blended. Here.
Aren't you fascinated by spiciness? What's spicy for humans might not be spicy for other animals. Hell, what's toxic for us might not be for other creatures. Do you like spicy things, bartender?
I don't mind them, I guess, but I'm not really a fan.
That neutral stance is actually weird to come across. Everyone either loves spicy things or hates them with a passion.
Do you like it?
Lots. Not only in regards to painfully spicy things, but also the way a mild or slight spice adds to a meal. I've always had this dream of opening a curry stand. As things are, I might actually pursue that dream.
Let me know if you do. I haven't had curry in ages now.
Hey, bartender.
Call me Joe.
I wanted to apologize. You put up with me all this time without lashing out. I should apologize for my behavior, and thank you at that.
Don't worry. I actually feel like I was too rude to you last time you came. Granted, you came at a really bad time, but I should be the one apologizing. You're a client after all.
Well, don't. I'm actually surprised that nobody else had violently lashed out at me yet.
You're making me curious as to who you really are, though. Is Reglero even your real name?
It might be, it might not.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm a magnet for people who hide their identities and shrouded pasts. Gil, Jamie, you?
Did you say something?
Just rambling. Pay no mind. Now that I think about it, how did you find this bar?
I was avoiding some chapes and came to this alley.
Huh? Again?
Again?
In my time here, I've heard avoided people and ended up here enough times to make me believe that the original owner built the bar here thinking about the runaway public.
You make me sound like a criminal.
You're not helping. The expression run away doesn't just mean people escaping the law, though. We've had people avoiding stalkers or solicitors. I've even seen people more shocked by an instant salesman than a shady figure. Maybe because the salesman is more active predator. I don't know. A troublesome part of the city right near the shopping district. Let them know there's a bar and they'll come. Sorry, I should stop rambling to myself so much.
I don't mind it. Do you think I'm sort of a criminal, though? Like I said, you're not helping. But for all I know, you might be the buffoon I've seen the other days.
In any case, I can get something can I get something bitter here?
On it. Something bigger. Bitter.
You can get a fucking gut punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 8. 4. Boop, boop.
Here.
This works. Do you like coffee, Miss Bartender?
As weird as it sound from a smoking bartender, no, I don't.
Well, I get it. It's not for everyone. That bandaged girl that came here last time.
What about her?
I feel like I've met her before. I've been thinking a lot, but can't put my finger on it. A lot of people seem to see a lot of people that look suspiciously similar to the people that come to the bar.
Maybe you need to stop thinking about it. Answers usually come up when you stop stressing out.
You might be right. Well, I leave you for now, bartender. Thanks for everything.
Please come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hello, Mr. Detective. And here we are, another new person wandering into the bar. Anything I can get you?
Gut punch.
Okay. Gut punch then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Oh shit, I didn't do it all aged. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. I already got the fucking achievement for not messing up once in a day, so whatever. 3, 4. I wonder if you get an achievement for not messing up at all. It's actually something I probably want to look into. Here.
Ew, you got it right.
So, what's up now?
A bit of a holiday blues. A bit of a holiday blues, you could say.
So, you celebrated Mega Christmas?
Why wouldn't I?
You look more like a Festivus kind of guy.
Why does everyone keep saying that?
Well, Festivus is a celebration going against the capitalist madness that is Mega Christmas. And, cheapskates.
If you have something to say, say it.
I'll refrain. Although, now that I think about it, Holiday Blues is not really tied to a specific celebration. Just the season.
A season of consumerist craze. Mega Christmas is just a mockery of what the real Christmas was. I mean, the season has slowly become enslaved to corporations over the time. Holiday spirit can only be manipulated so much. But then came that turbo male guy. He started a yearly tradition of dressing up like Santa in the rain. Turbo male, that can't be his ring name.
Oh, fuck. Turbo Male. That can't be his ring name.
It is.
Really? Such a tacky name was, accepted?
His partner was Buster Master, and his rival was Dr. Christmas Max. Tacking names were not a problem.
I mean, I knew there was a wrestler that dressed as Santa every year. I also knew that the guy became insanely popular and that stunt got out of control. And, of course, that's the part of everyone sings about. Santa became Nega Santa thanks to the Red Demond family. Nega Santa sees the error of his ways and becomes the mighty Mega Santa, renaming the holiday Mega Christmas.
And that every company jumped on the bandwagon and Mega Christmas, before anyone announced.
So I'm guessing wrestling is just a really bigger thing. Reading the article saying it actually kicked out soccer. It seems like just, wrestling is just a wonderful world-renowned sports. More than it is right now. So you're telling me that the guy who somehow managed to rename the holiday went by the ring name Turbo Male?
Yep.
That makes the whole holiday sound like a joke.
The holiday is a joke.
And you're telling me you don't celebrate festivities? Festivus?
No, I don't. Do you know what kind of people celebrate Festivus? The kind that's so lame and bland that they can only talk about how they're better because they celebrate Festivus. Like those jerks who only eat nuke and think they're better than everyone else.
I see. Anything else I can get you?
Get me a fringe weaver, will you?
Sure. Let me get him a fringe weaver. God, I really feel like the voices on these characters I'm making are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Are really just getting not. I mean, they're not sounding the same to me. Here.
Right, thanks.
So, any issues with the city lately? What's the word on the street?
Shouldn't I be asking that? There's nothing new, really. The Lynch Kings of White Knight stopped, so there's that.
Really?
Something about the armor, I haven't gotten much on that one yet. All in all, the madness following the attack on the bank seems to have settled down a bit.
That's good to hear. Have any other details about the attack emerged yet?
All records of whatever happened there have been long deleted. Security cams, system logs, everything was wiped. Whatever happened there, it's become even more of a mystery now.
I wonder if Sai plans on testifying. Does anyone know if Sai went there in the first place? Maybe the wiping of everything actually protects her somehow.
Hey, bartender, you okay?
Sorry, got distracted.
There's not much to say, really. There's the odd silly rumor here and there. Like the vending machines, teasers malfunctioning and apparently more strength. Or that writer of the last reign in the world is actually living here as a brain in a jar. But those are the kind of rumors you hear from crackheads.
Yeah, brain in a jar. Yeah, it's not a rumor.
Crackheads might hold that one last piece of info you need, but you also hear crap like that.
I see.
Anyway, I'm leaving. Happy New Year, bartender.
Please come again. Okay, then, but, no. Wait, she's out. Gil, you there? Yeah, taking your break? Let me know if someone comes in. Ugh. Valhalla. Cyberpunk bartender action. I should stop doing this. I'm really like, I should stop doing this. I don't know why. I guess I get this from like visual novels or like fucking RPGs. Because this is taking a lot of space. Like, I either need this A save on my break on the same day as the room, or just like not try and do this ever again. But it became a habit, so I'll deal with it.
It's now safe to keep playing. Things are pretty quiet outside. Alright.
Let's choose backwards.
Excuse me, is this the Valhalla Bar?
It certainly is. Welcome. What can I get you? Oh, who the? An old friend. Who the fuck are you? Oh, whatever. I don't know. Are you a girl or a guy? Actually, I'm looking for... Oh! Are you... Okay. Well, this is new.
Lexi!
There she is.
I'm looking for some stuff. I'll be with you in a second.
Don't worry. I'll just have a drink in the meantime. So, you're Joe. You know me? I've been keeping in touch with Donna ever since she left Neo San Francisco. She always talks about you, about her sister, about her friend in Panama, about her sister, and about this dog she picked up from the street. A dog? Yeah, I think his name's called Gilead.
Oh my god! Come on, man! Why?
That can't be right. First, I've heard of this dog. Yeah, she told me he appeared at the door looking very pitiful. And she always talks so happily about how he opens up to the people around him. She's even asked me for help finding where he came from. So a dog. Huh.
Achoo!
Did you hear something outside? Probably just the dog sneezing. What can I get you? Let's try the Fringe Weaver. On it.
Let's get her a Fringe Weaver. Is it me or everyone loves that drink? So by the way, this is the first secret character. So you mean that, so you mean if I made the drink earlier, that this character would come out of the blue? But the characters are coming in anyway. You know, I'm still gonna do the secret drink whether either or, but like it's kind of weird how the characters are coming in now. I wonder if any of them can actually be missed. Because if they're coming in at later chapters, it's kind of weird, I guess. But whatever. Here's your Fringe Weaver.
Fringe Weaver. Seems right. Thanks.
Oh, sorry for my office. Sorry. My office is a mess, so I can't let you in right now. I'll just go buy some.
Take your time. This is the first time I've seen her get excited about someone. Well, I guess it's been almost 7 or 8 years since I last saw her. She had a brief
stint with me at the Neo San Francisco Police Department. If I remember correctly, she replaces Kim today. Oh. Okay, so Kim would have been here instead of her. Okay. Alright. That's cool. So missing dialogue, basically. Another thing to add to the oddly adventurous past of my boss. I can't picture her as a policewoman though. Well, she was more of a collaborator. Everyone in the department acknowledged her abilities, and she helped us from time to time. She was authorized to come with us, but couldn't actually by herself. Couldn't by herself. She didn't have a gun or a badge, but she did have a radio to stay in touch. And I'm not gonna lie, she has one of the best backup partners I've had over the years. She once took down a band of punks with nothing but a loaf of bread. A loaf of... Yup, sounds like my boss. She requested that the next loaf have sesame seeds. Something about it hitting harder. So her penchant for swinging bread loaves like swords is not just some weird habit. And how did she end up with the police of all this? Of all places? Her old language, the Grand Slam fighters, was fighting against the NSFW. And not safe for work? NSFW? I was there because I needed to ask the owner of the league a couple of questions. But the fight broke out. Many drunkards joined the fray not too long after. I was going to start evacuating the place, but before I knew it, she had already subdued the troublemakers. I asked for help with the rest of the case. One thing led to another. Oh. I was afraid that she might have become involved as an alternative to jail time. Nah, she's not that kind of girl. So, you came all the way here for a visit? I'm in the middle of some investigations, actually. I don't think the Neo San Francisco police has any say on whatever happens here. Nah, I'm not in the police anymore. Just a simple private investigator. So we have 2 private investigators! If you came all the way here on a case, you can't be just a simple private investigator. Fair enough. You wouldn't by any chance have heard about a group called Swap Spiders, would you? Oh my god, there's too many groups. There's too many groups. First I hear that name, sorry. Don't worry. Say, let's try this. Sugar Rush. Sure. Let's give Lexi a Sugar Rush. Someone gives a boss a stale baguette. It's the best bread sword you could get. Yeah, but yeah, actually that's pretty true. I was just imagining her beating like criminals with a fucking baguette though. That's fucking hilarious. 2 and optional 1, 2, 3. I mean, so far, boss has beaten people with a lot of weird stuff as of late. Here. Yeah, this is what I've heard about.
Alright, fuck it. Let's just hit a bar and chill.
Boss, you own a bar.
Doctors don't diagnose themselves, Jill.
I guess you're right. Wait, is she... Calm down. You don't need to overdo it. We're not dating anymore.
What?
We gotta get in on this. Wait, she what?
I was bored. She was lonely. We gave it a try. It didn't work. We broke up after less than a week.
Huh? What didn't work?
She was too uptight.
She was too Donna. Too Donna? Our first date, she got her bread, her head stuck in a bucket. Dinner became a night in a hand wire store getting the thing off. Oh my god. Oh, to Donna. Yeah, I get it.
Anyways, I haven't seen you in prison in a long time, and you have to leave before New Year's. I don't want to make a mess.
Don't try too hard. Seriously, don't. You'll make a mess.
Let's just go outside and drink Hassie.
I came all the way here to drink Hassie. I have Hassie at home.
Hey, this stuff is like caviar here, thanks to the import rates.
I'll take your offer then.
You go ahead, while I grab some ice.
Okay. A pleasure to meet you, dear. Please come again. Hey, boss.
Yes.
Lexi said something that got me thinking.
The relationship?
No, actually, you got me curious. Do you swing that way, boss?
Cuteness knows no boundaries.
Right. Anyway, what got me thinking is that she thinks Gil is a dog.
She does?
Yeah, when you talk about him, she thinks you're talking about a dog.
Gil is patrolling nearby with Nacho and the other dog. This will be fun.
Just don't overdo it. Feeling lonely? That voice. Anna, did you miss me? Hey, long time no see. We saw them before. We saw her before, didn't we? Fuck. Really? No time... Long time no see? Seriously, it feels like it's been over a year since I last saw you. I was planning to visit you last week, but things were pretty heavy back then. So I just waited in the background until the tension wore off a bit. Earth to Joe, I'm thinking... Oh. You're the girl that was in the... that was literally started off the game, weren't you? You were the girl that literally started off the game. I'm guessing you're some type of program that she downloaded either into her mind, either Jill is going crazy, or you're the hacker. Or this is getting into breaking the fourth wall relationship right now. I'm talking to you here. If I ignore her, she'll leave. I'm not an uncomfortable, I'm not an unfathomable sense of dread. You can't just ignore me, you know. Julian Stiggery, I'm talking to you. Calm down. Don't fall for her taunts. How did she know my full name, though? I thought your full name was Julian Natalie Stiggery. Or did you legally remove Natalie? Never mind that. Is she reading my thoughts? Yeah, I mean, they're kind of written in the middle of the screen. Oh my god, it's fourth wall breaking! Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I actually got something. Fuck. Wait. I got something. I got something for this occasion. Wait, hold on. No, wait. That's not right. Fuck. Fourth wall breaking, boy! Fuck, we found it! We found it! Fuck. Hold on. Wait, no, you know what? Since we found it. Hey! We found it, boys! Fucking did it! We finally got what I wanted! Copyright! Shit! Oh, I forgot about that. Honestly, I forgot about that. It's free use. Shut up. God. I wish her eyes would look down when you talked. That'd have been hilarious. So this girl has a pretty sad backstory. Oh, wonderful. That's great. Oh. No. Oh boy, alright. I'm back. I had to carry some stuff in. But I can't wait until the sad backstory comes in. Right. Hope I get depressed. Hard not to see them, actually. Oh. Alright. That's it. It's going crazy. That's such a self-centered way to see the world. You assume that you're crazy because you can't accept that this world could be weirder than you think. This world is amazing because of the things you just can't explain. And just because only you experience something doesn't mean it's a lie or that you're crazy. I mean, just look at ASMR. No, I'm pretty sure... I'm pretty sure that's what a crazy person would say in this scenario. You acknowledged me! Shit. That's good. I'm not... Last time you came, I had to clean the drinks I served you off the floor. Don't be like that. The drinks were also paid for with my money. I don't know what you did, how you did it, but that set any and all plans I had for the rest of the week off balance. I was gonna buy some curry with the money I had to put up for those drinks. Dog duty done. I know we have slow days, but for God's sakes, I mean, you should already know it, kinda. They have already kind of applied. Felt that only Jill can see her. Are you sure? Because she was, like, literally in the first, like... When I started up the game, she was there. And then I only saw her, like, twice, so I barely remember anything of what they said. Like, legit. I don't remember that shit at all. And this is why I'm gonna replay the game, because I'm not remembering shit that well. Especially when I only see a character for, like, 3 times now. Oh, God. You okay? You look angry. I'm fine. Good job out there.
I'm back.
Ah, boss. What happened?
Meeting cut short. At least I drank the hassies, the bottles. Are you okay? You look distraught.
I'm fine. So they really can't see you. I mean, you're right in front of them. And you're wearing jeans under a skirt. Why? To annoy people, of course. Is that the new trend? What does she think she's doing? Everyone feels like it's not quite right. Everyone thinks they should call you out. But they can't bring themselves to do it, because it's not that wrong. There are only things like spats after all. It's uncannily right. Not all that wrong, and they can't stop staring. Not like anyone other than me could see it, though. They could see it if they wanted to.
Jill, you're making an awful lot of faces there. You okay?
Yeah, remembering stuff. Man, I miss not being crazy. Boss, I'm leaving early today.
And you stay here! Who stays here?
Crap, did I just... You have to be the first person I've met who mixes their inner and outer voices. I thought I saw one of the dogs near the counter, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Can I leave a bit earlier today?
Sure. Thanks for taking care of the fort.
What about me? I mean, I could say more, but it would probably count as spoilers, but Gil and Donna haven't mentioned anything about Anna, so... Yeah, don't hit at anything! For the love of fucking Christ! Please don't! Oh, God fucking damn it. God fucking damn it. I want to get surprised. This is my first time. This is why I'm not, like, really keen into picking up shit so far. And plus I'm doing a live stream, so I'm not really, like, taking all the information by myself.
You haven't left yet. I'll thank you when you leave.
That's not what I... Whatever. Here's something in case you felt lonely today. I need 100,000, by the way. She'll just watch the night of the ID snatchers. Buying a poster of it will prevent her being distracted. How much is it? Depends on how much is the goddamn thing. 250. That's not bad. Looking at the poster, Joan managed to get Gabby off her mind, even if for just a little bit. There are cats and heat outside. I don't have blue balls if I still had any. I'd have blue balls if I didn't have any. Jesus Christ. Record getting arrested. Isn't she a game developer? She's many things. Lana Smithy. The member arrested vandalism during protests. The members of one of the largest biker gangs in the Motor City sector were arrested after the group's leader and her entourage were found at the site of a protest last Friday. Their leader, commonly known in the streets as Christian Love, declared to the press that they were unjustly arrested and that her gang was only there to defend protesters from the White Knights. They're afraid of us. They know they can't take us down in the streets, so they use protectors as a shield, and we have no option but to surrender, Love told AE during a phone conversation. They're currently detained and waiting for trial. The formal charges are unknown so far. Ah, yes, important topics and all. Parliament discusses anime influence. During an unusual meeting held at Parliament today, delegates discussed that effects of anime on the population, it's nothing but filth. Trash. Okay, fuck, I guess. A representative for the Workers' Party yelled during the meeting, "If I could choke every single writer and animator out there, I'd do it. I'd choke them with my own enhanced hands." Fucking jeez! Several anime studio heads have responded to the news. Blue, why'd you come down here if you wanted to leave? Why'd you come down here if you wanted to leave? Well, you want to go? You want to leave? Come here. God damn it. I think they would ban it if it wasn't bringing so much money into the local market. Yamake, a producer, told the Augmented Eye during a phone interview. I do agree that anime is trash, but I'll save the genre. You can trust me. Okay. Let me...
Oh boy. Tyler, the brain tired of the name change requests. A couple of weeks ago, we wrote about Tyler, one of the brains from the Sola Anima project. One of the highlights from the interview that was unfortunately stripped from the finished version was a stray comment about how many people asked Tyler to change their name to Brain on a regular basis. I know people try to be funny, but I won't change my name for a punchline, Tyler told the AE team. I like the name Tyler, and there's nothing wrong with Brian. I mean, nothing wrong with Brain. Or Brian. Or whatever. I just won't be a part of a joke. My life is worth more than that. Tyler is currently looking at their chances of becoming a senator in the upcoming electoral season. Really? Okay. Brain, that's gonna be alright, cool, whatever. Model warrior. Yuri new season. It's finally here. I can't believe I'm alive for this day. Thank you, based God. All boards report in. What other boards, you idiot? Nice, more stupid moe blobs. YY gets new season, but the actual best YY is still up in the air. My internet service gets cut off tomorrow because I can't afford it anymore. Wake up. Wake me up. Oh, fuck off. Fuck you. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Get out of here. Get a job, you stupid neat. Oh god, here we go. Prepare hot cocoa. Oh, cocoa. Sit in comfy couch. Put on favorite manga Christmas sweater or mega Christmas sweater. See snow falling outside. Turn on the heater. Get my blanket. Watch Glorious and YY and fall asleep when it ends. I'm the comfy. I wish I was as comfy. Have work tomorrow. Enjoy you ruse for me, danger you. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, so now let's do as much as it hurts. Oof. Damn. I can't. I don't like that. Tuesday, December 27th. Good evening. Oh shit, was that me? Fuck. Damn it. Did not mean to do that. Good evening.
Hey Joe, let's have New Year's party this Saturday.
Isn't that a bit soon?
Why? Did someone famous get killed at New Year's party?
No, I mean, never mind. Sure, I'm in for it.
Great.
And Gil?
He's coming too. I mean, it's not like he has anything else to do.
Hey. No. I mean, where is he?
He was escorting a client of his to a station. He should be back any second now.
Back.
See?
So, you coming to the New Year's party too, Gil? It's not like I have anything else to do, so...
I told you.
We're depressing people. Oh yeah, the kid from the other day, Gabby, I think you called her, asked me to give you this. I believe it's a note. A note? Gabby? Let's see. First of all, I want to apologize for my behavior before. I was still hurt by my sister's death, and it wasn't fair to take out all the stress on you, let alone put the blame on you. And so, it feels weird to ask this of you after how I treated you, but I really want to talk to you. I want to catch up, to chat for a while, to do what you were doing with me before I lashed out. I want to understand this freedom you talked about, the fear that drove you to fight with my sister.
I'll go back to the bar on the 31st. I won't take much of your time. If you don't want to see me after all, that I'll understand. But please, I really want to talk to you, Gabby.
Wow, that girl has a big vocabulary.
She was always the smart one. 31st. It's written in different handwriting. Oh yeah, she asked me when would you be here and relatively free. So I told her about the party. I also assumed you'd say yes to the party, which might not have been the best idea, now that I think about it. But, boss, I'm having a second thoughts about coming to the party.
What? Why?
Because I really don't want to face Gabby again. Now it's coming back to me. What drove me to never go back and apologize after all these years? Fear. Shame. Shame because I know I made a hideously stupid mistake, and it's painful to face your mistakes. And fear of what they might say. With Leonore, we never broke up formally, so I was always afraid that if we were to meet again, she'd break up with me. And I don't want Gabby to tell me that she hates me to my face. Leonore was in the right to break up with me, and Gabby is in the right to hate me. But I don't want to hear. Well, don't want her to. Maybe if I never see her again, she'll never tell me that. And
Jill, you idiot!
Eh?
You're thinking backwards. Didn't the letter say she wanted to understand you? If you bail out on this, she will hate you. Not only that, but you're getting a new chance here. Do you want to live the rest of your life running from another memory? Didn't you say to Atumi, fuck off, that you hated feeling like that? Titty hacker.
Alma, right.
I don't know what happened when you fought with that girl's sister. But you have to chase a chance to make amends. And not only that, you have us watching your back. So I want you to think about this. One day a fear or a lifetime filled with regret. Which one do you pick?
Yeah, you're right. I hated feeling like that. I won't run away this time.
Good, because I would have gone to your apartment and dragged you out of there if need be.
Hey, boss, thanks.
That's what friends are for.
Yeah. Anyways, let's start the day. Bow, bow. Alright. Oh boy. Alright, hold on, wait. We already listened to most of these, didn't we? Let's go that, then this, then this, then this. There we go. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Seriously though, it's the second note that has stirred such feelings in me. Second one? 2 weeks ago, I got another note in the mail. This one is from Leonore.
What, that envelope you took away from me in a panic?
Yep.
You haven't opened it? Why not open it with Gabby? You're facing one fear, might as well face the other.
Maybe. Don't push her, Chief.
I'm not. I'm just I'm just, I just know she's capable of doing all that. I'll go secure stuff for the party. Call me if you need anything.
Keep it up, Joe. Thanks. Oh, man.
Happy holidays!
Someone's happy.
We held a party for the staff and their children. You should have seen the faces of those kids receiving gifts. Nabbing that Santa suit at the last minute the other day was totally worth it.
Santa dresses seem to have been popular this year. I heard they were sold out in most places.
There was this weird shortage of Santa suits, but luck was on my side this year. Ahem. Sorry for that outburst.
Why? You look so happy. I felt happy too. You shouldn't hide your happiness.
Anyway, can you get me a cobalt velvet, please?
Sure. Cobalt velvet. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bam. Bam. Here.
Thanks.
Are you meeting with Say today?
She should be here in a bit. She told me she wanted a drink here, and since I was coming here too, sadly, I can't stay for long. I have some errands to run.
How has she been lately?
She's been better. Her wounds have been healing really nicely. If only she stopped scratching at her bandages so often.
What about her eye?
Eye? Oh, hers. Sorry. Ahem. It'll take longer to heal, but at least, but as long as it's kept clean, there should be no problem. But to be honest, I'm more worried about her emotional wounds. She doesn't show it, but she's had depressive bouts from time to time. And who can blame her? Her life changed completely. The job she loved no longer exists, and she was used as a disposal pawn in the whole bank affair. I'm afraid it will all make her go back to her old ways.
Old ways?
There was a rough spot with Say, was a teen. Her mom's clinic was about too close. Then her biological father, who was an asshole, showed up. And the teachers at her school didn't help. Say is not a slow learner by any means, but her way of learning stuff is different. She needs equivalences to things she knows. You need to get a bit in her mindset. Once you get this, she's a fast learner, but schools don't have that kind of patience. They basically branded her as a failure. She even dropped out. I would have suggested a special course somewhere else, but that would have offended her. She's always been against being labeled as special or different. Anyway, Say was totally different during that period. Foul-mouthed, short-fused. Always frowning, the total opposite of how she is now. From time to time, I see that old look across her face, and it scars me.
You're comparing her to her teen self, though. People mature. Maybe she'll show signs of from time to time, but I bet Say knows better than to go back to that.
I hope so. Get me something cold and sweet, will you?
Sure. Cold sweet. I think I've heard that one before.
the only one that has eyes is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 1, 2. All the rocks blended. Here. Thanks. This is the kind of stuff Say asks for, you know. Now that you mention it. So, I take it Say's family situation isn't exactly fine and dandy. It's a mess. They've tried to fix over time, and I'm glad to say that they've actually done it. Say's mom had a really abusive relationship with Say's biological father. Sadly, like many women in that situation, she just tried to justify his actions. But apparently, things got nasty when Say's mom, Miss Emmy, got pregnant. At the point she had an epiphany, one could say. She didn't want that guy to raise her child, so she finally sought help. Things weren't so easy, though. Before the authorities could take him away, Miss Emmy got a serious beating from him. She still uses a cane to walk thanks to that. She moved here. Say was born. She started her veterinary clinic. So, did he come back? He was drunk and couldn't find any drugs, so he made it to the city. He caused a ruckus for a couple of days until Say managed to scare him off. How? She beat him to near death 3 times. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but... Oh, don't worry, I laughed too. The dramatic irony there is delicious. I've been wondering, can you really be so calm in the lower parts of the city? I mean, the streets are not exactly safe, and a cat boomer is sure to become a target. Well, I have my security staff with me at all times, so there's no problem. Besides, this part of the city is comfier. Again? Sure. Uptown is cleaner and maybe more secure, but it's also too sterile. Around here, you can actually feel the warmth of people. You feel there are people living. I especially like going to a busy food stand. I feel a warmth there that Uptown doesn't have. It's also easier to talk to people. You finally came. Welcome. If you try to talk to someone in the upper part of the city, they'll either shrug you off or flat out ignore you. People around here are a bit wary, but they're also more likely to talk to you. Not that things aren't nice there though. Can I get you something? I feel like having beer. Make that 2. But I just want 1. I'm asking one for me, adding 1 to your order. Oh, that's right.
2 beers for the girls. Bam, 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 bam. 3, 4. Boop. Oh shit! Oh wait, I can do that. I can do that, dude. What? All right, that's new. I usually make them at the same time. Fuck it, we can actually do it that way. If I remember anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop. Here. Thank you. Thanks. Say,
You should have seen the kids after you left. They were all playing with the toys you picked. You nailed it again this year. They were all asking, "Where's Say? Where's Say?" Why do they call you just Say when they call me Auntie Stella? I don't look that old. Hee hee hee. Don't worry. They still like you. Sorry, I had to leave, but Mom worked overtime that night and I couldn't leave her alone. What happened? Well, there were fireworks, and some dog thought it'd be safe to hide in a jar. The little guy managed to get his head a bit and a paw inside before getting stuck. And it was plastic, so they couldn't just try to break it.
That's messy.
She needed someone to hold the dog while she worked. Poor fella was scared. Well, I'm out. Oh yeah? We'll have a new... Oh yeah. We'll have a New Year's party this Saturday if you want to come. Sure. It's better than depressing myself with my dad's woes about the next fiscal year. I'll be here. Bye, Jill. Bye, Say. Careful.
Please come again. You want to come too?
I'd love to. I'll also make up for not coming last time. How was the party?
Pretty nice. We played Truth or Dare. Had some fun, broke some glasses, ate lots and lots of food. Seriously, looking back, the amount of food was ridiculous compared to the number of people who were there.
Better leftovers than left hanging, don't you think?
Yeah. Can I get you something?
Let's try something classy.
Okay. Something classy for Sai. Make sure to stick your pinky out. Let's go with the Mercury glass. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. All on the rocks and blended.
Something classy. Yep, this is the thing.
Stella came in quite a cheery about Sunday.
This Sunday? Oh, yeah. Well, you know, her birthday is actually the 25th.
Really?
There's a weird story from when she was a kid. She heard Mega Santa's story, and somehow she got into her head that by being born on the 25th, she was the spiritual reincarnation of the original Santa that made her start giving out gifts like crazy. She got over it, but the gifting stuck to her.
Spiritual reincarnation?
Well, the story says the Redmond family destroyed Santa's spirit, and that Mega Santa was reborn as a manifestation of the Christmas spirit. She thought she was the old Santa spirit in a new body. That girl was delusional as a kid.
Huh. Speaking of things you did when you were young, Stella mentioned she's worried about you going back to your old ways. Something about a rough period where you were angry or something.
Oh, that. It's sweet that she's worried, but I won't go back to those days just like that, though. Even if I face the same situation, I'm more mature, you know? I'm not a teen anymore.
Expected as much. I told her as much.
Hey, can you get me something bubbly?
Sure.
Bubbly for a bubbly girl. Oh boy. Let's do double velvet. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here.
Bubbly. Bubbly. Hey, Jill, this might seem a bit random, but do you remember the first time I came here?
Yeah. Yeah, I do actually. I thought you were some type of robot. Yeah, you're the second white knight I've served. I remember. Why?
Precisely because of that. I've been meaning to ask you about that story. How was your other experience with a white knight?
If I had to put it simply, the total opposite of you.
Oh,
She came here as a part of her work, looking for information on some case. I went through the motions, offering her a drink and all that, but she came only for a job. At first, I thought she was just another private eye, but she showed me her badge and all.
what kind of case was it?
I wouldn't know. She never told me, but she asked if I saw some people. She got pretty intense when I told her I had no idea who she was talking about. I suggested she ask the vending machines outside, and they told her the suspect climbed on them. She got her info and she left. Pretty professional. Professional, if a bit intimidating. She seemed personally invested in the case, though. The way she lost her cool was suspicious.
You seem to be pretty good at reading people, Jill. It makes me kinda jealous. Nah,
Nah, I'm not good at that. It's just a coincidence that I noticed.
But you noticed it. I'm not good at reading people. Even if the cue was thrown in my face, I wouldn't be able to see it.
I'm sure you can compensate with another skill. Any particular reason you asked me about that event?
Not really. I just found the fact that...
What? Eesh.
No. I was the only other white knight you served. Weird. I mean, really, just two.
Weird. I know. I've also spent most of my life with almost no interactions with the White Knights until I met you. Forgot I had water. Okay. I spent most of my life with almost no interactions with White Knights until I met you.
Means you've had a nice life then. That sounded creepier than I thought.
A bit, yeah.
Well, I'm done for today. Thanks, Jill.
Please come again. I'll take my break, Jill. Sure. I like how SkullBombArcade Games from 2069 made this. Let's see. There. Now it's safe to keep playing. I wonder if I left food for 4. You shouldn't wonder that. That's not a good thing. Poor 4 might be starving to death. You know what I haven't heard in a while? These. I want to actually move this over here. There we go. Okay, I'm here. Dorothy? You won't get through the bar anytime soon. You can stop walking.
Ah, honey.
You want something?
The usual, I guess. Usual. Usual. Usual.
The usual? What's wrong with her, though? Having some problems there. I mean, oh boy, having some real problems there. It was the piano woman, wasn't it, right? Where is it in It's in Class C? Classic? No? Promo? Yeah. No. Here.
This is nice. Nice. Nice.
Oh, God. This better not end up at, like, Doki Doki Literature Club. I swear to God.
Ice.
Okay, you're freaking me out. What's up with you?
Hey, honey. How do you know what's real?
How so?
I mean, how do you know if what you see is actually a thing? You can tell if what you see around you is actually happening. What tells you everything is not actually a fabrication? What tells me I'm not just a simulation in a computer?
And those ponderings brought you to the bar?
What? Oh, I'm in the bar? Am I?
Dorothy. So, you're having a telepathic crisis of sorts.
So what?
Solipsism. The theory that the self is the only thing that can be known to exist.
See? That's another thing right there. That word.
Solipsism.
What does it even mean? Where the hell did it come from?
Well, solus means alone, and ips means self.
Yes, but how did it come to be? Do you expect me to believe that a lot of people just randomly decided to make noises? And decide, hey, let's make this noise mean this. It doesn't make sense. Words don't make sense. I've been repeating words for a long time and they stopped making sense. Why?
Calm down. That's just, a semantic station. Station.
Fuck! Stop making up words, honey. And then there's this counter. How can I be sure the counter is really here?
It is. Please stop tapping it.
Hold on, just making sure.
I should make her drink. I should make her a drink. At the very least, I'll have something to throw at her. Well, we're gonna go with sweet, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Have a bit of this. 2, 3. Stop tapping on the counter so much. I'm this close to throwing this at your face.
Sorry.
So, let's start from the beginning. Since when did you have this existential crisis?
Since earlier today, I think. I was remembering the good times I had with my guardian. But I don't know. It was all too sudden. I was thinking about everything that happened from a week ago until now. How much fun I was having, how much I loved everyone around me. And out of nowhere, the thoughts started piling up in my mind. What is love? What is fun? Are those feelings real? Is all of that real? Am I real? What tells me I'm actually in a body? What if I'm just a computer somewhere thinking it has a body? What if I'm just a human girl in a comatose dream?
What tells me that you're real?
Eh?
For all I know, I might just be a figment of someone's imagination. Or even just an AI simulation in a computer that thinks it's human. I've been there, Bertha. That existential doubt and crisis, that uncertainty about whether or not things are real. It was a couple of months only, but I remember having panic attacks and scratching my arm to feel something. But the panic attack gave me a rush of adrenaline, so I couldn't feel the scratch and the fear got worse.
What did you do to get over it?
Oddly enough, I read a book. The Last Reign in the World, one of my favorites. At the point I cried with the book, and I realized I was crying over fake things and story and its characters. I didn't care less from because they were fake. Why not think of reality like that too? Even if I'm a figment of someone's imagination, I still care about you. That's what I told myself, at least. It wasn't immediate, but that focus helped me. A lot of things happened today.
Huh? I like that. Hey, can I take this drink?
I made it for you.
Thanks. Okay then.
What the fuck? Okay.
Phew.
Why did you throw it on your head?
To feel something you made.
And?
It burns and it itches a bit.
I'll get you a towel. Delivery for Dana's... Oh, I've been here before. Oh, there you go. Mr. Mario, welcome back. I have a delivery for Dana Zane. Who's that? She's my boss. I'll get it for her. Right. Sign here, please. It's a big package. I wonder what's inside. You should open it. If it's something perishable, maybe it needs to be refrigerated. Let's see. It's a whiner. A really big whiner. Oh, here.
Hey, honey.
Hmm?
The big package had a big wiener inside.
Fuck off. Fuck off, Dorothy. I can't. What will your boss do with such a big thing? I don't know how she'll cook it. Perhaps she'll chop it.
Honey, seems the wiener is too big to eat correctly. Oh, stop! Stop! Dorothy, no! Maybe you could prepare some right now.
Oh, fuck off.
What do you say, honey? Do you want some of your boss's wiener? I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. No. I can't. I don't. Dorothy. 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 Why? Why? Seriously, Joe? She's the one making jokes. And you're the one trying not to laugh too hard at them. Anyway, we all know if we dare cook this without her permission, she'll hang us upside down. She'll hang me upside down. Hey, Jacket Boy, what's your name? I'm Mario. Come on, Mario. I'll buy you a drink. They might have a... you know... This is the last one. This is the last one, actually. I'll accept your offer. I'll have a sunshine cloud. And you? I'm fine. Sunshine cloud for Mario. 22. Optional. Let's just keep it. Here. Thanks. Hey, call me Dorothy. You can also call me Darling for the right amount. Yeah, Dorothy. Why did you buy me a drink? Just to let you know, I don't swing that way. What way? Lilium? I mean, I'm a man's man. I like men, okay? Not that there's anything wrong with liking a woman, but... Oh, don't worry. I wasn't hitting on you. I was thanking you. Thanking me? Your package let me see Honey, here laugh a bit, laughing like an idiot. It's easier than you think. That made me happy, and I don't know, it fit with what she was telling me about earlier. I'm more calm than when I entered. I'm glad to help, I guess. Well, duty calls. Bye, Mario. Bye, John. Bye, honey. Enjoy your big wiener. Fuck you. Fuck out of here. Get out of here, Dorothy. Then fucking lock the door. She seems like a nice girl. I don't mean for it to sound like I get it. I get it. I get it. Don't worry. You like guys. It's clear. Speaking of, you like motorcycles, don't you? I do, yeah. Have you been to a motor district? I spend all my free time in the motor district, actually. Why? Is it true what they say about all the illegal races going on there? You're not a cop, are you? As far as I remember, no. Well, I mean, there are illegal races, but there's also semi-legal league going on there. Semi-legal? The authorities acknowledge that there's races going on. They don't know what goes on in them, however. Modified engines, casualties, substance abuse. The illegal ones end up being safer in the end. Huh? Have you heard about a biker called Christine Love? Miss Love? Of course, everyone knows who she is. What about her? Is her gang as dangerous as they say? I don't know. Nobody knows. Excuse me? They look intimidating enough, but truth is that nobody has faced them directly. Moreover, nobody wants to be the one that got beaten to a pulp if they turn out to be what they seem. So her gang is just there, menacingly doing their own thing, not bothering anyone. Oh. Do you want anything else? I'll have a piano man. Alright. Piano
Bow. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 5. I wonder if this was actually a speed run to do. It's not really a speed running game though. Here. Yeah, this is nice. This will sound weird, but do you believe in replibots? Replibots? There's a belief that some Lilium out there are designed to perfectly replicate a particular human. That someone or something replaces those humans with such Lilium. Thus, they call them replibots. You know a lot about this. I don't. It's in most magazines nowadays. Well, it's the first time I've heard of it. What about it? On my way here, I almost ran over a neighbor. He just showed up in the middle of the street. And I say almost because he moved really quickly out of the way. Then I went to deliver a package, and somehow my neighbor was there almost immediately after the whole thing. And he was there the whole time. Maybe it was someone that looked like him. He had the same looks and clothes and mannerisms. Trust me, you know a perfect replica when you see one. And you saw the kid Lilium here. They could easily pass off as humans. There are even Lilium idol singers nowadays whose voices can pass off as a human. They call the passing off as humans under our very own noses, replacing us little by little. You know, there's something called viral YouTubers, or VTubers mostly, that are doing that the exact same way. Slowly but surely. And you got Hatsune Miku, so that's a thing. At this point in time, I really doubt it. Lilium behavior is a bit different. You can easily tell someone's a Lilium because they seem... How do I put this? They don't care about risk and danger as much as we do. The threat risks with a lot more leniency. Still, be careful. Keep an eye out for uncanny doppelgangers. I'm leaving. Thanks for everything. Please come again. What's your take on the Replibot thing? Do you believe in them? Do you? Not really, but I asked you first. When I was in high school, I had this irrational fear of aliens. I was paranoid that they would come. What would I do then? I remember I lost lots of sleep because of it. That doesn't answer my question. Let me finish. After many months of fear, I reached a conclusion that might as well apply here. It's useless to be afraid. I'm but a simple woman. I wouldn't be able to do shit against them. So I'd rather live without being afraid. Because the memories of not being afraid will be my only solace when the new Nebula crabs invade. When the Replibots come. Jill, are you still afraid of aliens? What part of it's useless to be afraid didn't you catch? Right.
Back. Did anything happen?
I did discover I have a sense of humor of an 8-year-old.
Did anything new happen?
Hey! They brought you a package.
Ah, yes, my
curated wiener.
It's a gift from my folks. It was delayed in customs, but here it is. You guys want some of it?
Oh, fuck, Jill.
That's a new one.
Look, man, you can't just say you want some of my wiener without making it sound so sexual. Oh, wait. Without making it sound so sexual. Wednesday, you will be evicted. By the 30th. It's the 28th. I have, like, what, 2 days left? Jill bought what she wanted, and she's pleased with herself. She's securely booked for day. Nice. You've been chuckling since yesterday. Wiener. or Y2K, the final remaster leads the video game charts. In the newest remaster of 2016's Y2K, a postmodern RPG opens the charts this week with 3.5 million copies shipped on its launch day. Other titles this week include new releases such as Hatsune Miku Project Remaster and Sting's Face Remastered. Yeah, you know that copyright infringement. You can't have that, can you? Full chart including lifetime sales. Y2K, the final remaster, 3.5 million. New, Hatsune Miku. Project R Remaster, 1.5 million. New, Sting's Face Remastered, 950k. New, Water Pro Wrestling G, 500k to 950k. Dang It, Ronin Paul, 400k to 1.2 mil. Wait. This is the third final. This this year, exactly. Woman marries anime pillow. Nobody is actually surprised. Sounds like a friend that I know. I won't say their name out loud, but you know who you are. I remember a time when wacky stuff like this made a lot of headlines, but even though I'm reporting on it, I can't help but think how mundane it is. It's become. I mean, we live in a world where you can just plug into the internet and live there for as long as your wallet can afford related fees. Lots of people get married in these virtual spaces thanks to new technologies. The traditional views on human relationships have changed so much that someone marrying a literal object feels kind of tame now. If the pillow had some form of intelligence, it might be somewhat different, but it's just a plain generic anime hug pillow. Get with the times, Grandma. Oof! Damn. First space colony developed. Wanna marry me? You can't marry your own son. I mean, you can, but it's elite, but it's, you know, kind of frowned upon and weird. Alice Rabbit is in space too. Amazing. First space colony plans to develop its own army. Even though space was imagined as the promised land, a place where humanity would start over, it looks like we're about to repeat our mistakes from the past. The first space colony, Shin Outer Paradise, is currently in talks to develop its own privately owned army following alleged threats from a notorious terrorist group. We're discussing it right now, but the law is almost likely approved. We'll have an army and will defend our motherland from any terrorist threat. Alice Rabbit chimed in during the private stream. This terrorist group does not exist. Don't let the Outer Paradise government fool you. The only reason for this law is so they can have more control over the population. Alright, Alice. Whatever you say. That bar called Valhalla. That bar called Valhalla. Is it any good? I need a place to unwind after work. Work? Normies are taking over. Normies are taking over, huh? Everyone is a neat, just like me anyway. Place is cool, but the bartender can be a bit of a dick. Ah! How so? Never been there, so I wouldn't know if she cute. I can take it if she's cute. She's cute, but I think she's a bit full of herself. The guy seems a bit more of a bro. I see you already had a conversation with her. Did she reject your advances? Nah, I just heard from the distance. So, is that a no? Kind of. I mean, if you're going there just to chat, I just want a place to chill for a bit and meet new people. I can smoke there? Is there any bar from the BTC where you can smoke? Nope. Bummer. Well, I think I'm going next week then. Sounds good enough for me. So I'm full of myself. You are. I guess you are, Joe. Alright. Let's save the life back up. And let us go on. Wednesday, December 28th. Good evening.
Ah, Drew, I'm out to get firecrackers.
Firecrackers?
It's New Year's, right? We need some.
Wouldn't firecrackers scare off the
Yeah, good idea. Go ahead.
God, Jill, what is up with you and dogs, man?
I'll be back in a bit.
Even for a cat lover, you sure get excited about firecrackers a whole lot more than dogs when dogs are involved. I know how hypocritical it sounds, and I don't care. Ah, Jamie's here.
Greetings.
Anyway, let's start. Poor doggo. And man, Jill, I'm really feeling bad for the dogs because Jill just, like, says, you know what, fuck them. Like, straight up just whatever. And I don't know how I feel about that. Because even I don't hate dogs that much, and I'm not really much of a dog lover. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Ah, the guy that wouldn't come back twice.
Yeah, shut up. By any chance, did something fly over here 2 weeks ago?
On Friday?
Yes.
There were lots of weird explosions noises throughout the night, but as far as I understand, those were made by a flying drone or something like that.
So, it flew by here?
I take it you know what made the noises.
Let's just keep it whatever Jerome story you heard.
Right. The noises got annoying after a while, I must say.
So it remained in the vicinity.
I don't know what counts as in the vicinity, but yeah. Distant explosions all night.
Interesting. So, did it get far away? Now, get me a Mars Blast.
Mars Blast for the guy who wouldn't come back twice. I mean, at least he somewhat comes back. Here you go.
Well, you didn't mess up.
Sorry if I may interject.
You look looking for a fight?
Most certainly not.
You really think you'd stand a chance? You're like half his size.
I can fight dirty.
He kills people for a living.
I can fight dirty.
He does not care. He doesn't give a fuck, dude.
Jill, please. You make me sound like a savage. It would be like me saying that you get people drunk for a living. It's not wrong, but there are better ways of saying stuff like that.
You're right. Sorry.
And like I said, I'm not looking for a fight. I just noticed you seem to like strong drinks.
What about it?
Well, to be honest, it's a rare sight in this bar. I'd even come to believe I'm the only one here who enjoys them, aside from the owner. May I suggest you try a suplex next time? It might be to your liking.
Okay, let's try the suplex then. Let's try the suplex thing.
Hey, Ingram has some balls, apparently. Yeah, apparently he does. Right. Let's give Ingram a suplex. Wow, that sounded weird. I think Ingram is just up to, like, fight for any means necessary at that point. He has something up his sleeves. I don't blame him. Here.
Good stuff. Like a less burning but punchier pile driver. Say, your face looks somehow familiar, mister.
Call me Jamie. And you are?
I'm Ingram. Anyway, I think I saw your face somewhere. Maybe when I needed to look for a specific file that... Did you perhaps go through a nanomachine expunge?
I did, actually.
Figured as much. Only a handful of people would do that. And almost all of them are people with nanomachine rejection that feel oddly suicidal. So, when I go through the whole thing, rejection, need to hide something?
The second one. It's easier to remain undetected when they have no means to track you or your activity.
I see.
How does this expunge work?
You lie in a pressure chamber, and they give you a special IV solution. It causes nanomachine rejection while giving you the antibodies needed to prevent them from getting back in. For 5 hours, you're trapped in a bed while a horrible pressure builds up in your body and nanomachines are forced out. They're like little needles all over your body. You feel them in your eyes, in your gums, in your toes, everywhere. And after all that, they need to implant you with mechanisms that constantly release the same antibodies.
Ouch. What are you having, Jamie?
This is a gut punch.
Yeah, should have figured. Hey, give me one of those.
Sure. Let's give him a gun punch. Again, that doesn't sound right. Ah, shit, I fucked it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here.
Yeah, I love this. It looks different from yours, though.
I add a couple of extras in his, actually.
So, where's the antibody unit they stuck with you, Jamie?
inside, like all the other maintenance systems. It can be troublesome at times, but the perks of not having nanomachines in the body outweigh the cons.
And the rest of the enhancements, were you reconstructed, or have you been adding them over time?
Over time, either by getting a much needed enhancement or through fixing injuries.
I see. Well, it was a pleasure, Jamie, but I gotta leave.
Nice meeting you, and Gray.
Please come again. Don't count on it. You've said that twice. Shut up.
Seemed like a nice guy.
Right. I won't call him a bastard, but he's not the nicest in the bunch.
Maybe you caught him on a bad day.
Nah, I think you're just that good at bringing out the nicer side of people. Oddly enough, that guy tires the hell out of me. Someone's in a good mood.
Give me a bad touch, will ya? That way you'll be in a good mood too.
Fuck off, Homer. God damn it.
Bad touch. Boy, oh boy.
Here. Jill, you have such a petty sense of humor. Guilty as charged. So, what put you in a good mood? Oh yeah, that. Today, my sister was supposed to be in court for all of the custody proceedings. Of course, not only does she show up later than her husband and drunk at that, but also dressed like she got fucked in the back of a parking lot. Damn, Alma. Damn. And to top it off, she forgot to even bring her kids. Luckily, my parents brought them to court. The judge assigned the kids to my parents for the time being. So she really messed it up, huh? When they came back to the house and Diana started throwing a temper tantrum, she said it was lucky her husband didn't get the kids because the angst would make her jump onto the highway. So Eva comes and says, then make sure it kills you because we aren't dealing with you as a cripple. I shouldn't reinforce that behavior, but I don't know. Maybe it was the timing, but I've been laughing an hour now. You hold up quite the animosity for Diana, don't you? She and I used to be the closest friends when I was 7 or 8. We played all the time. We even slept on the same bed for a while. Then she turned into a teen. We stopped playing. She had other things she wanted to do. I could forgive all of that, I mean, the age difference and all. But there is something in particular I still can't forgive. It was the day she invited her friends to the house, and I went to ask her something. As I was leaving, one of her friends asked if I was her sister. And she said she had no little sisters. Ouch. I think that was the moment that finally broke the pedestal I held her on. I admired her as much as a kid could admire someone, you know? Little by little, that admiration wore off until we finally reached that breaking point. I felt betrayed. And you haven't been able to forgive her after 40 years? Hey! It's not that I still hold a grudge against her, but rather the day Diana who said all those things so many years ago is the same Diana that I know today. How so?
She hasn't matured one bit. She's still as selfish, childish, and immature as she was back then. When you see her, you don't see an adult. You see an overgrown, horny teen. So, aside from destroying any admiration I held for her, she's made sure not to fix that impression. Huh. But enough about me. How are you? Everything's fine, aside from this note. A note? Remember how I told you I lashed out at my dead ex's sister? Yeah? I got this note from her. Let's see. Wow, she must really feel bad about the whole thing. As do I. So, what's the problem then? The same fear that drove me away from her in the first place. Right. Give a Brantini, will you? There's a little story I want to tell you. Right. Brantini coming out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 8. Here. This is the thing. Let's start. Boo! Oh, hell no. This is the story of a girl who grew disillusioned with one of her sisters. Soon it became animosity, and not long after that, distanced herself completely from said sister. With time, the girl would become attached to her eldest sister, looking up to her achievements. All I can look at right now are those boobs. Not now. Said sister would even marry the girl's best friend not soon after. After the girl went into college, said sister would quit her job. The sister was worried sick about leaving her baby kid alone, prompting her to quit her high-ranking job. What if I hire your high-ranking licks? Shut up. The girl, even as an adult, felt betrayed. Her role model sister went against everything she held in her in high esteem for. She was no longer a child, and yet she felt like a part of her had crumbled. Hey Joe, I can lift her sweater. Do you want to see? I bet you want to see. Alright, enough. Enough? Shit. Peace out! I mean... I know the girl is you, and the sister is your eldest sister. Please, get to the point. Right. The point is, if you don't face her, she will be heavily disappointed. She's trying to make amends with you. That must take courage. Lots of it. Yeah, you're right. My mouth's dry. Can I get beer? Right. Beer. Man, I'm going crazy, aren't I? Alright, beer it is. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Here. Thanks. So, tell me, did you and this Gabby girl get along? Oh yeah. I never had brothers and sisters, but once Leonore introduced me to her as her sister-in-law, she got so excited about having a new sister that she clung to me a lot. I helped her in her studies, read books with her, played with her a lot. She was pretty much my sister too. I have to leave, but I'll tell you this. As both a big and little sister, if you don't grant that girl the chance of talking to you, I'll never forgive You. Yeah. Oh, there's a small New Year's party this Saturday if you're interested. Oh, sure. I'll be there. Remember, I won't forgive you. Yeah. Go take my break. Alright. Bah! You were here? You were quite absorbed in the conversation just now. Jamie even said goodbye to you, and you didn't hear you. You didn't hear him. Anyways, call me if anything comes up. Bam. It's now safe to keep playing. It's less chilly today. Joe, a kid's looking for you. Oh, shit. Hey. Ah, Norma. Phew. God. You're back! Oh, fuck you. You do know I'm not giving you any drinks, right? Crap, I said it out loud. Yeah, actually, I wanted to thank you. Phew, she thought it was for her. Thank me? Well, for starters, by not complying and giving me alcohol. Everything else would have fallen apart if I had some. Aw, so responsible, Joe. I kind of faced my mom and told her all about the pressure she was putting on me, and said I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do. And? Well, she didn't speak to me for 2 days. After that, she told me that I'd be a waste to spend money in a university just for me to not give it my all. So she told me to still go to get a college course, but that I was free to explore. Glad to hear that. And, well, I wanted to thank you for that. Me? If I just rushed head first into my original plan, things would have gotten ugly. And you were right. I would be hurting her for the sake of hurting. So, thank you. Don't worry about it. I'll leave before it's too late. Outside. Be careful. Aw, so sweet. Shut up. Hey, Jill, mind helping me here? Sure. Make a bleeding Jane, please. On it. Bleeding Jane. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1. Thanks. Hey, Joe. Do you hate me? Hate is a harsh word. It's not against you directly, but rather the fact that only I can see you. Like I told you, if they wanted, they could see me. And why can't I? You're the main character. Don't know. What are you? A cute girl. Right. You okay, Joe? Making a lot of faces there. Yeah, just remembering stuff. Could you give me a hand here and serve a beer, please? Sure. Beer. 1, 2, 1, 2, Thanks.
Would you lighten up? Would you lighten up if I showed you I can interact with the environment?
Maybe it'll spook me, but let's try.
There!
Can't see anything.
You sure?
Yeah. Oh, she made the colors! She made the colors, like, more gray. That's cool. Weird. God. Wait, what?
Nobody expects the Dorothy Inquisition! Dorothy Inquisition! Dorothy Inquisition! Dorothy in- Ow! I bit my tongue. My tongue. Can't believe I'm using the spare tongue so early in the night. Ahem. Honey!
Oh my god. Hey, Dorothy.
I'm making a quick stop for a drink. Can I get a fluffy dream?
Sure. Fluffy dream, here we go. Ba-ba-bum. There we go.
Thanks!
Oh yeah, before you leave.
What? Are you guys throwing a New Year's party too?
Yeah.
Sure, I'll be there.
Well, I've got things to do, so...
You do?
Who does what? Sorry, I sneezed. Weird sneezes. Anyway, I'm out for now. Oh, yeah, Joe? Take care of Becky, please. Becky. Man, she was in a rush.
Okay, fuck that noise. Fireworks are sold out everywhere. I'll need to get them through more shady means.
She's gonna buy them from the internet. She'll find them and put us all at risk of burning. I'll make sure there's an extra extinguisher at hand. Please. Let's see. Not here. Where? I swear the truck's led here. Okay, now who the hell are you? On a hacking pilgrimage. Okay. Oh, I'm at a bar. Well, that's nice. Can I get you something? Let's have a branzini. Sure. Branzini for the mysterious visitor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. This seems right. And what brought you here? I think it's better if my name remains a mystery for now. Second secret character boy. God! So do I even need to do the secret drink at all? I know it's for, like, different dialogues and stuff, but, like, do I really... Does it really matter? Like, at all? The registry says error. Huh. The money there, but the registry can't display the name properly. Still, what brought you here, mysterious person? I'm following Alice Rabbit's trail. I want to know how deep the hole goes. Trail? The massive leak of the White Knight's insider info from 2 weeks ago made it to global news. Curiosity got the best of me, so I started seeking the trail of the transmission. Do you work for someone then? No, you could say it's for fun. Alice Rabbit is quite the urban legend, and I wanted to study it. I see. Hey, would you say Alice Rabbit is a person or a group? Excuse me? Well, there are people who say that it might as well be a group instead of just a person. If it can be you made one for Alma before that get you the first and second. Soon, if you make one for Stella, you'll get the third. Soon, if you make one. So I just made it for her. So you can do it at any time, I'm guessing then. You can just make this special drink for the person just saying, yo, just get me a drink. And that's it. It's Stella. We'll get the third. Okay. Well, let's see. If it can be just a group, it can also be just a symbol. Everyone using the Alice Rabbit moniker could be doing so as a way of staying anonymous while projecting clear intent. I doubt it, though. Why? Alice Rabbit's actions are too consistent. It can't be a group, and if it's a group, it's most likely coordinated by just one person. Everything seems to fit an agenda. The attacks are too consistent and use similar methods. Really? I guess it can be hard for most people to notice beyond the consistent usage of the same bunny avatar. Yeah, but you want it to be at specific orders so it doesn't count as a mistake. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. Alright. But the way the attacks are executed is always in the same vein. Not that it makes it easier to track, actually. Its tracks only get dimmer and dimmer with each attack. And so you came to check on what might be left behind from the last hacking job? A pilgrimage of sorts, if you will. Say, would you mind giving me a Zen Star? Sure. Zen Star for a stranger. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here. Ah, as nasty as I remember. So, what have you found? Can you share? Sure. Why the hell not? I'm in a good mood. Well, whoever Alice Rabbit is, or are, they spend a lot of time planting seeds all over the city. Seeds? No, I don't know that. Wait. It also has to be Kim for the first, or Alma for the first and second, then Stella for the third. Oh, I can change the channel. There we go. That helps. Nice. Seeds? There's traces of the video being streamed from up to 23 different locations. All of them routers of different brands that blew up after the transmission. Every one of them using different ISPs, some even using internet providers from outside the city. There's even traces of programs that hacked into devices, giving it the means to access the network for as long as the broadcast lasted. Apparently, Alice Rabbit also accused access devices early to make sure they be turned on at the right time. Well, the only thing without the transmission was my old CRT, so yeah. Quite the craftsmanship, let me tell you. Left no traces whatsoever, whatsoever of where anything came from. Even if you look at the metadata in the leaked file, left on all devices after the transmissions ended, there's nothing. Perfect crime, then? Not perfect. Compared to other attacks like the first leaks that started riots around here, this one is sloppy. More specifically, the means of destroying evidence wasn't as effective as other accusations. But thanks to the commotion at the bank, any attempts to investigate further were curbed by the madness that followed. I see. Well, I must keep moving. Oh yeah. Name's Tomcat, by the way. Alright, it was a mystery until now. Was a mystery until now. Nice meeting you. Huh? The registry cleared up too. Well, I guess that's it for today. You sure you're fine? I am, don't worry. Alright, careful out there. All booze and no firecrackers makes Donna a dull girl. Rent is due on the 30th. Yeah, Joe Bar. Surely focus at work. Nice. BCC closing 40% of its bars. Oh yeah, this is late to the party, augmented eye. Yeah, right. The British Trademark Council is facing some economic troubles in Glitch City, and it looks like they're on their way out, blaming rising inflation rates and weak currency. The BTC has given the order to disband almost half of the recreational businesses in the city. We can't keep doing business like this. Glitch City has a negative impact in our earnings, and we can't continue in the red. A PR representative told the Augmented Eye. Prime Minister Quincy, on the other hand, thinks the BTC is just too greedy. They make a lot of money already, and now they're crying because they can't have more? Give me a break. Wearing socks with sandals, and oh my god, socks with sandals in public is now a crime? What? I like to say we have the freedom to wear whatever we like in the streets of Glitch City so long as we amount to decency rules. However, that's about to change. Glitch City's Department of Public Decency has declared that wearing socks and sandals together is a punishable crime. If convicted, the guilty face 3 days in jail as punishment for using the abominable combo. Gods be praised. For silly law, I'm in for it. Oh, fuck off. What? But what do you think? Should we wear whatever we want, or should the fashion police of high society decide for you? Whatever the case, I think I'll simply stick to the right side of the battle. Good and sandals. Why? Birth rates decrease as the youth prefers Lillian company. Oh, alright, well. At the beginnings of the century, the idea that people would rather be with robots instead of other humans was treated as a joke, but the reality is that the convenience of these kinds of relationships have become immensely popular among the city's youth, to the point where birth rates are beginning to decrease at an alarming rate. Annie May, 17-year-old student, agrees with the general statement. It's just so much better than dealing with other people, you know? You can just make your own perfect partner. Oh, and sex is amazing. Don't even get me started. It's expected that new regulations will soon to be announced to address this situation. Either banning robot marriage or just accepting it. Or Lillian marriage and just accepting it. But hey,
In for it. Coming anyway. Surviving in Glitch City. Any tips for a new friend in the wonderful land? Oh boy, self-deprecating thread. Don't trust in white knights and don't go. Wait, hold on. I didn't even read what she said about the fucking music. Hold on. Being only with William can be tiring, though. Yeah, that's true. Alright. There we go. Don't trust white knights. And don't go out after 5 p.m. unless you want to get mugged or murdered. Bring a portable chair everywhere. You'll have to line up for floor lol. Get used to eat what you find. Shortages are getting out of hand. I've been eating rice with butter for months now, but I guess it could be worse. Don't jinx it, please. I have enough as it is. So coming here was a mistake. Why would you come here anyway? Visiting family, but now I wanted to take them out. Do it while you can. Yeah, airlines are leaving the city, lol. Soon we won't even be able to escape. Oh wow. Can I even get some weed in this crap hole anywhere? Yeah, I just PM'd you a good dealer. Oh my god, dude. What the fuck is happening with this city? Oh boy. Today's 17. I'm thinking of just cutting it short today. I guess we'll go until we hit break and then we'll stop. But that's about it. Cause I'm feeling pretty hungry. Thursday, December 29th. Good evening. Hey.
Okay, so we've got almost everything, but we're still missing a couple of things for Saturday. And so, I designate you, Gillian Apologant, as official guy who goes to buy the rest of the stuff.
Legit? Apologant? I have no idea who that is. Why me?
I could send Jill, but I wouldn't dare send a lady by herself. And I could go with her, but I believe the bar should have at least 2 people in the vicinity at all times.
You're not gonna say anything, Joe? If it means not being delivery girl, I'm happy to fake helplessness. Fine, give me that list. I'll be back sometime. Something tells me you're planning something, boss.
What gives you that impression?
Call it a gut feeling.
Did you know Gil has a crush?
What?
A client of his, a girl that owns a bazaar. She's been coming on to him for ages, and he's only just started opening up. But he's taking steps backward, and I'm not gonna let him. He's opening up for fuck's sake.
And so the errands will take him to the bazaar, I take it?
That's right.
Huh.
All right then. To the office I go.
As for me... I wonder if I can buy new songs. Or if I dare to even buy a new goddamn song with these goddamn high-ass bills. Time to mix drinks and change lines. Gil with a crush. Huh. This place is great! Oh, it isn't? Oh, it's Kira again! I don't even know what voice I gave to you. Oh, wait.
Hey, Jill. Sorry, but is there anywhere I can hide? There's an unpleasant guy on my trail.
Boss, stalked woman incoming.
The door's open.
Go ahead. The door to the door to the left. Thanks.
Thanks.
Blah, blah, blah. Hello there.
Oh, hi there.
The other one, that's the bathroom. Wait, what's the dog doing in the bathroom? Oh god, it's Mr. Donovan.
Now, where did she... Oh, the hellhole. The hellhole. Perfect. Hey, kid, I'll have the usual.
Right. Huh, you remembered me after 2 weeks. Drink, huh? Well, big beer it is. 2, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here.
This seems right. The paper's been a mess lately. You'd think with all that's happening, they'd stay and do more reports. But they're all asking for vacations and I can't afford to be understaffed. So I had to come up with some sort of reward for whoever produces the most reports.
I see no difference in my feed, though. Mr. Donovan, I don't mean to sound rude, but you do know the infamy of the augmented eye with the general public, right?
Aye, a shitty page that will over-centralize anything and report useless things. Of course I know.
Then why not try to rectify that image?
To put it simply, I'm being clutched by the balls in the non-pleasant way. Zabatsu Corp and company have an eye on every publication they haven't bought yet. Report on them once, and they'll find something to find you with. Twice, and you'll find your resources severely cut. Anything beyond that, and the best case scenario is that they'll buy the damn operation to keep it quiet. I know there are more newsworthy things than whatever it is the lackeys picked out that week. But if I overstep, my ass is on the line.
Huh?
Glad to see this hellhole is still in one piece. The BTC has been going apeshit closing bars lately.
Oh yeah, that.
Yesterday, they closed one that served as a key part of the drug trafficking ring. And last week, they closed these three small bars that served as legal chicken restaurants.
Huh?
Not to mention, there are like 100 people who have BTC certificates but never use them. Instead, they keep those credentials around to stop police from regarding their homes or warehouses.
That's wonderful.
I don't know about you, but it's obvious to me that some restructuring will begin at the BTC after this whole thing.
Man, shit ran deeper than I thought. And no news outlet talks about that.
All right, kid, let's try a moonblast now.
Come again?
Hey, even I have a break at the routine from time to time.
Moonblast. That's new for him. Yeah, that's severely new for him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 5. That is a new thing for you, Mr. Donovan. Moonblast. Here.
Now let's see what all the ruckus is about.
So? What brought you here?
Oh, right. Didn't you see a Lilium coming in here? Blue hair, big tits. She's one of them. She's one from the Encore concert coming up.
Not really.
Did she jump to the roof then?
Why are you looking for her? Did you want an interview?
Not really, just hitting on her. Hey, I said hitting on, not hitting her. Stop glaring.
Why though? Are you that bored? Don't you have, like, a family or something?
Have you seen that girl? Hot as tits. Also, hot ass in tits. God damn it. I'm suffering the weirdest combo of being hardest. I'm suffering the weirdest combo of being hard as fuck and curious as shit right now. I want to know just how detailed those King Class CH-1A models are personally.
And so you followed her.
I've yet to meet a woman that can resist the charms of Donovan D. Dawson.
You're in front of one, and I'm guessing you have quite the selective memory. Like I said, don't you have a family or something? Oh boy. Hold on. I'm back. A wife, but that woman cheats on me as much as I cheat on her. In fact, I'm pretty convinced she gets off on that thought of me cheating on her. So that Lilium isn't here, huh? I'll have to find a busty enough replacement tonight, or I'll explode. Hey, after you're done glaring, please serve me a pile driver. Right. Let's just give him a pile driver. Literally. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Here. Alright. Well, seeing as she's not here, I had no reason to stay. Maybe I'll find someone that looks a bit like her. The guy laughed. Oh, right. Oh, all right. Thanks for sheltering me. Donna, hope your sister likes the video.
No, thank you.
Seems you had a hearty talk. Your boss is such a fun person. Her sister is a fan of mine, so I recorded a small video for her and took a couple of photos. How nice of you. It's nothing, really, and she did hide me, so it's the least I could do. But, well, we're here already. Mind giving me something sweet? Sure. Something sweet. Here. Thanks. So do you know why Donovan was following you? I don't know. But I wasn't in the mood to deal with him. His questions were a bit over the line last time, too. Not the worst I've dealt with, but I just didn't want to humor him. I see. Seems like he was just trying to come on to you. You don't say. Well, not like he'd have a chance anyways. I'm not into older guys, and I'm already committed to a relationship. Wait, you are? It's not common knowledge, and the ones that hear it try to dismiss it as rumors, but I've been in a relationship with my producer for a while. Really? We were both single, and that kind of stuff is bound to happen when you spend so much time together. But it all started with when he read an entry I had in my blog about wanting to experience love and then in the lake. He offered to help with that after he read it, and I thought, sure, why not? I already knew him well enough. It wouldn't hurt to try. Oh, nice. He's a stick in the mud where planning is due, but he's a sweetheart otherwise. I see. Hey, can you really walk so calmly? These streets aren't exactly safe. Really? I haven't faced any issues lately. Sure, they've tried to mug me once or twice, but it's no big deal. No big deal. Every time someone tries to mug me, something pops out of somewhere and stops it.
Makes me feel like I'm always protected.
Those are some hardcore stalkers. I guess the fact that she ran away from Donovan, even after all of that, says something.
Hey, this'll sound familiar, but do you have anything like tea?
Let me see. Something like tea. If I remember correctly, something bitter, but girly is fine too. Bitter and girly. Bitter and girly. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh no. Tastes like chocolate milk with its good smell. Let's try. Some tastes like caramel. Is there anything else that looks like that tastes like tea? Or is that the only one? That's the only one. Alright, blended. 1, 2.
Yeah. Yeah, this works.
Hey, you're a King Class CH-1A, right?
That I am.
May I ask you something about your model?
Sure.
Are there any differences between you and a DFC-72?
We both serve the same purpose, but DFC-72s have the port on their heads, which makes them more versatile. My line lacks that or the resilience of the DT-01Ds, but we're a tad more polished everywhere. More specifically, our voice emulators are more advanced and our movements are smoother. A trade-off of functionality and power for appearance, you could say.
Nice. Ah, I see. So, anything new for this concert?
Well, it is an encore, so we're trying to make it the same for those that couldn't go to the first one. But we always try to spice it up, like maybe with a surprise song or something. There's this one time sang a cover of a song by B-Link. Of course, in return, they sang "Your Love Is a Drug."
Ah. So, you know the B-Link girls.
Really nice kids. You'd be surprised how different from their on-stage personas they are.
Really?
Suzu, for example, can be really childish at times. She also laughs a lot, and loudly at that. Meanwhile, Anna, crap, is a party girl, though, and through. If they're not on tour, she spends her time partying like crazy.
Huh. Hard to believe. I mean, their image is that of stoic girls with little expressions. Almost like living Victorian dolls or something.
Well, they wanted to pop out in public. Once they told me if we want people to notice us, we have to break the cutesy idol concept.
And so they took the opposite route by becoming cool beauties with melancholic songs.
I wouldn't say went the opposite way. The opposite of cutesy idols would be unkept, tone-deaf girls spewing vitriol and hate.
True, I guess.
Well, I gotta go, but let's have a Sparkle Star first.
Alright. Sparkle Star. Star. 2. 1. On the house. Age 4. Here.
Sparkling. Well, it's always a pleasure, Jill.
Please come again.
Will do. Oh, the handsome bartender. Nice to meet you.
Boss. Boss, Gil's back. I'll take my break.
All right.
Boy, oh boy. Wasn't that fun. That was another night of meeting 2 new people, or 3 at least. Getting a letter. I'm assuming I'm almost at the end of chapter 3. So I'm just gonna keep the trend going, I guess. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this, just check out. I think I am currently trying to make a playlist of this game. If I didn't, check out the previous streams then. If you want to watch more than those, go check back on my other videos. Not too far though. But if you're feeling curious, then you can venture how deeply ever you want. Yeah, I think this was a nice day. I still like this game, honestly. It just seems like, Glitch City is getting into more shit. Just the world around her is just becoming more shit, while the people are becoming more nice and detailed with their lives. Learned a lot about Sei and how she was back then. Learned why Stella is giving a lot of gifts. We know that God, Alma's sister is still a fucking whatever, man. Whatever she is. And yeah, that's about it. We also learned that our boss had like a girlfriend for about a week. And that was it. Didn't work. So, hey, man, Joe probably might have a chance. But we don't know. It seems like with the whole Jill and boss thing, it doesn't seem like it happens. It just seems like it's put out there, but then it's not focused on, which is a good thing, which I kind of like. It's not focused on, but I don't feel that Jill is even trying some point in time at all. But hey, that was it. But yeah, that's about that. If you like this stream / video as much as I did, leave a like, comment, subscribe. And as always, I'm Double AKQ, and I am out. Take care. Hold on, did I even save? Wait, before I even do that. There we go. Alright, bye.